Hey everybody, Nerd Beastman. How everybody's having a great day today. A few little channel announcements I'd like to make. Well, this month there's not going to be any Throwback Thunder Thursdays. That's number one. And no, it's not over. I'm still going to be doing them. But the thing is, this month is going to be dedicated to something I'm calling Monster Month. And that's because, well, it's Halloween and the spooky skeleton boys tooting their horns are coming out. So, if you haven't already seen it, the first installment is actually up right now. And that is, well, something kind of left ball thrown wise. That is the Transformers Legacy Iguanus. Why'd I choose him for the first part of Monster Month? Well, it's because of his pretender origins. He is a pretender. Well, his character is a pretender. The thing online also says that he functions as a pretender. So, he's a pretender. Number 3. I'm going to probably be a little bit more active on my new Twitter account. That is Beastman Review. Just trying to get that one up and going because, well, that one's the primary one for the YouTube channel. So if you're following me on the Mighty Beastman on Twitter, go ahead, follow me on Beastman Review. That's where I'll probably be more active for the next while. Also Instagram. I'm going to be a little bit more consistent on my posts. And, well, quite frankly, what I'm going to be doing is more stories on there. So I'm going to be updating you as the viewer a bit more on what's going on behind the scenes. So, yeah, there's my Chris. So yeah, there's just a couple things going on, but yeah, definitely check out Monster Month. There might be some weeks there might be 1 or 2 episodes up, just in place of Throwback Thunder Thursday, because again, I'm taking a little break from that just so I can kind of focus more on, well, my events coming up in October. Also, here soon, I'm going to be doing another collaboration, trying to work out what would be best, and that would be with JV over Optination. So if you haven't checked him out, if you haven't dropped the sub on his channel, he does really good content. He has a big passion for Transformers. In fact, he just did some reviews on, I believe, some Transformer Prime figures. I know he did Bumblebee. He did that. So yeah, go and check out Optination Review. So yeah, and I just want to give him a shout out. He reached 400 subs, so I salute to the Optination Review. Great job. Very nice. The other thing is I'm going to try to get out more news contents a little bit more. You know, I used to do it quite frequently. In fact, I used to do live streams. For all my old school subs, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, that's a thing. There's a lot of stuff coming out. There's stuff they're gonna start doing the merchandising and all the promotion for Rise of the Beast now. Unfortunately, it got pushed to next year, so we'll definitely see a lot of merchandise for that movie about almost a year before it comes out. That doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me one bit, because an action figure doesn't really say like the spoilers about what's going to be happening in the film. So there's that going on. And then there's also this Earthspark show, which I'm not sure where they're going with it. Some things are suggesting that it takes place after the Rebirth, which is equivalent to, I guess you'd say, like season 4 of G1. So there's that, or it could be like the G1 1.5s. They're it takes place in the G1 universe, but it's also its own thing. So I'm not sure where they're going with that. I'm curious to at least see what how the story is at least. That's That's the major part. As long as it's got a good story, why not? The other thing, I'm going to be doing a giveaway at the end of the year. So around, well, more or less December into January. But I'll announce more the closer it gets to that. And right now, I'm currently doing a campaign. It's similar to my 400 by July. So it's Road to 500. I'm just trying to get to 500 by the end of the year. And I just want you guys all to know I appreciate the comments, the interaction in the comments, the interaction between those in the comments, and also for kind of recognizing me in the Transformers review community. And, well, not to mention there's things I do that's not Transformers. I do a plethora of different things. I do Pokemon cards. So everybody who has subbed to my channel for Pokemon cards, I'll be doing some more later on down the road. Right now I'm kind of trying to break things up in a way where it makes sense to the channel. Trying to be a little bit more straightforward with what's being planned for what. Like right now, Monster Month, it's already planned. I got every single figure planned out up to the episode that comes out on Halloween, which, if you didn't see the last video that I did, it was just an audio. It was just an audio only channel discussion. And I'm really excited to do this review because, well, I hinted it to that last year. It was last year, yeah. It was when I did the Zool. I did the Zool figure. Well, there's a thing behind me. No, not now, because this is all different. The original Ghostbusters house. And that is the Ghostbuster firehouse from the cartoon, The Real Ghostbusters. And it is vintage. It is the original one. So what I'm going to do is do a little house tour showing around the interior and the exterior of the firehouse. I kind of think that'd be kind of fun. I haven't really done anything like that before, so this will be definitely something out of the norm. So there's that. There's quite a bit. The other thing, I'm going to be doing a video talking about my experience at FanX 2022 in a little bit more in depth, and that would be kind of explaining to you from my point of view on what I saw. I did make a video that had a slideshow of some photographs and some things on the way there, videos of heading to downtown Salt Lake, but I also got some stuff signed that I'd like to talk about in hand. So there's that too. And, well, the future of Throwback Thunder Thursday. I kind of talked about it a bit ago. It'll probably go for maybe close to the end of the year, as I do have some other stuff planned for the channel, and that consists of kind of focusing on a couple different things, and that's kind of top secret. That's like Area 51 top secret. So there's the ending of Throwback Thunder Thursday, but it most likely will not go away. I haven't decided on completely stopping it, but I do have things set out to give it a send-off, kind of like a season finale, I guess you could say. So there's that. And the next figure coming out, I still got to try to figure out how I'm going to do it. It's fairly large. It's a fairly large figure. It transforms, but it's not a transformer. That's a hint. It's definitely Serpent related, and it's pertains to another type of figure that I review, a certain kind of brand of the Morphin variety. So there's that. there's a lot to try to put out right now, and it's just a matter of the time. For those who have noticed, I don't upload as much as I used to, and that just is due to my personal time. I just got a lot going on, so trying to find the time to sit down, get everything set, film everything, edit everything, and for those who have noticed, I've been doing quite a bit of editing to my videos as of lately. So it's just having this much time where I got my plate full and dealing with stuff outside, and then I got this much time to try to cut it up onto doing YouTube shorts, doing full length videos, and then my Throwback Thunder episodes usually tend to be a little bit on the longer side. I want to say Astro Train's review was like 32 minutes, so that's a fairly long video. So that was and for those who know editing, it's not like a quick thing, especially the way I approach it. I kind of break things down a lot, and I do a lot of information and backstory behind the figure, the character as they are. So there's a lot to how I edit it. So that is a pretty lengthy process, so to speak. And the last thing I'd like to discuss, it is when the video someone messaged me on Instagram, and we were talking about this. There was a video that I did about clickbait, and I guess someone shared it, and someone else was talking about it. I might be going on a podcast, possibly. There's another podcast that I'd really like to get on and talk about the same kind of stuff, but there's a ton of clickbait out there for Rise of the Beasts. And if you want to hear my whole spew about that, go ahead and watch that video, or in that case, listen to it, because it's just audio. It's just audio only. So just watch out for clickbait. That's the best thing we can do. Is it really damaging to Rise of the Beast? No, but again, I kind of go into that a little bit more thoroughly in that. So thank you guys for watching. And remember, if you aren't following me on any of my social medias to be updated on any future projects coming out, any collaborations, live event coverage, you can follow me on Instagram. That is at The Mighty Beastman. Twitter, The Mighty Beastman. And in the one I'll be on primarily, which is the one I was talking about at the beginning, just Beastman space and then review. That is going to be the new primary Twitter account for the channel. So thank you for watching. Keep on rocking in the free world, and till all are one.